Shabbat Shalom. In this week's parsha, we are introduced to the concept of Lashon Hara and the incredible damage that it causes. In our parsha this week, Parshat Behaalotcha, Miriam and Aharon are gossiping or talking about their brother Moshe. It was a complaint related to Moshe's wife Tzipporah, who complained that she never saw her husband. He was so busy running the camp of Israel that he was never at home, according to the Midrash. Miriam turns to Aaron and says, "We are both prophets. How can it be that we have time with our families, but Moshe does not?" Hashem appears before Miriam and Aharon and Moses and says, "Come to the tent. Let me explain to you something. Moses is unique. I speak to him mouth to mouth, like you speak to your fellow. You cannot understand the differences between you and Moses." And Miriam is struck with a condition known as tzara'at, as leprosy. Spots appear all over her face, all over her body, and the camp of Israel has to pause from their journey for 7 days until she recovers. The question is as follows. What exactly did Miriam do wrong? Everything that she reported about Moses was true. Yes, he did spend too much time away. Yes, he was busy. Yes, his wife and kids didn't see him. So why was this considered such a sin? Our rabbis teach us an incredible insight about what it means, what is the sin of Lashon Hara. Most people assume that the Lashon Hara means gossiping or evil speech, speaks about something that's not true about a person. That's another thing. That is called motzi shem ra, or defamation, which is actually worse than Lashon Hara. But what is Lashon Hara exactly? It is taking the facts that we know about a situation and spinning it in a way that we think works. Taking fact A, fact B, and therefore must equal fact K, and then running with it. Too often, when it comes to understanding the situation, we take the facts and then interpret it through our own eyesight, our own lens, without actually appreciating what exactly is going on. Yes, it is true that Moses was very busy. He was a prophet, just like Miriam and Aharon, but he was unique. He was different to them. And Miriam and Aharon could not see that. And thus, God himself has to intervene to explain to them how unique Moses is from the rest. In this incredible story, we learn the following: that Miriam and Aharon were not trying to belittle, they're not trying to take down or destroy the credibility or the reputation of Moses. It was a concerned sister talking to her brother. And yet, that was Lashon Hara. How many times do we have conversations with friends or with family, and we talk about the events about X, and we say they did this, they did that, and therefore, and we create a fair picture around them. We frame them in a way that can be construed as negative. How many relationships, how many friendships are destroyed because we've been listening to what people are saying about somebody and assuming? Hashem has to teach Moshe, Miriam, and Aharon this very vital and important lesson, that words have consequences. And as the rabbis say, Chaim va'mavet b'yad halashon, life and death are in the hands of the tongue. You can build someone else, you can totally destroy them merely by your words, merely by taking what you think are the facts, misconstruing them. But there's another level which is important. God tells Miriam and Aharon something vital. He says to them, "You do not understand the uniqueness of the man Moses that is standing in front of you, how incredible he is. How dare you speak about him in this way? You don't understand him." The uniqueness of Moshe was being challenged. Miriam says to Aharon, "He's just like us, he's a prophet like us." Yes, prophets are unique, prophets are special, but he's no different from the rest of us. And here is the vital message that I wish to share with you this Shabbat. When it comes to Lashon Hara, ask yourself the question. Number one, do I really understand, have I really got a grasp of all the facts? And number two, do I have a right to talk about this person behind their back without appreciating their uniqueness? If we can treat every single person as unique, as irreplaceable, and so special in this world, how would we dare say something that is negative or belittles or hurts them? we are told by the Torah that there are 6 things that we have to remember every single day. Of course, God, the Exodus, giving of the Torah, Mount Sinai. But one of them is to remember what Miriam did. Here was Miriam, beloved sister, who cares about her brother and who had acted pure in all innocence, and yet did not understand the uniqueness of her brother and spoke out of turn. How many of us do not appreciate the uniqueness of the people who we are talking about and end up speaking out of turn, hurting them, hurting their credibility, and destroying friendships? A powerful lesson from this week's parasha. Shabbat Shalom.